And the truth is, the more you chase, the less likely they're going to move forward. What does that look like? The topic at hand, I literally talk about this every single day. Chasing versus closing, what most sales reps get wrong. What does it mean to chase? Well, let me give you some examples. Some examples of chasing. One, you're the one doing the majority of the talking in the DMs. So take a look at your direct messages, and do your messages look like this and their responses look like this? Then you're doing the chasing. You look at your direct messages and you're like, it's amazing. It's ground floor. It's patent pending. You'd be awesome at it. It's so amazing. And electrolytes, ketones, whatever you're saying, right? Yours is like this. Their response is like this. Okay, sure. I guess. Okay. Thumbs up, right? This doesn't mean that you just never have a long message. I'm not saying that. But if the majority of the conversations in your direct messages look like this is you and this is them, I assure you, you're chasing and you're out of posture. What does that even look like? Because you're probably like, well, dang, Ray, they hardly say anything to me. How can I even get them to? You ask questions. Why is that important to you? What made you reach out to me? What's the number one thing you're hoping to accomplish? Is that optional to you, or do you have to do it? See, all those are short little messages that are designed to dig more out of them. Because if I dig more out of them and I expand the problem, I'm much more likely to close the sale. I'm not trying to get you to emulate my personality. I'm trying to get you to emulate how I think when it comes to closing and sales, which you can do. I'm trying to get you to just have the same kind of mindset. I did a training where I said, if you ever feel that the sales slipping away, you got to pressure them. You got to say, hey, you ready to do this? Or, like you got to apply some pressure. Instead of that, stop and ask a question that will help you so much. I'm not saying to avoid feeling that feeling. People that are natural at sales, I'm willing to bet, may not even get that feeling. That may be fused out of their body. But the person who isn't good at closing, you get that feeling all the time. I'm saying when you have that feeling, ask questions. Why is that important to you? Well, if you don't do this, how will you accomplish that? If you don't do this, how will you come up with the money? If you don't do this, how will you lose the weight? If you don't do this, how will you be able to have more energy? See what I mean? And so you got to be willing to ask more questions. You ask questions to build your ammunition and your case for the close. The sooner you can learn about their pain and their problem that they're trying to solve and then expand it, the more likely you're going to close. Much more likely. Now you got to use that information. You can't just gather it and not use it. Listen to this. This is kind of crazy. In ancient times, there were certain crimes that were punishable where they would strap a corpse to you. They would strap a corpse to you. You would have to carry a corpse until it rotted enough to fall from the chains from you. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? That's the battle that you're facing every day. This is the primary point. Your higher self is waiting for you to stop coddling the old version of you, to stop waiting to feel like it, to stop waiting for inspiration, to stop being addicted to your current habits. Your higher self is there waiting. It's there, man. It's there. You got to shed off the old person. How do you get rid of the old you? How do you get out of your comfort zone? How do you stop just making the same decisions you do every single day? Because you can't make the same decisions you do every single day and become something new. And so I'm excited for you. God bless you. Appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.